Hello everybody, it's Dusty here and welcome back to episode 3 of Stoneblock on our new series here. And last episode we built what's in their background there behind you. We built the mob farm and it's doing quite well. I'm recording these episodes back to back, so I literally only just emptied these, but we did just get another loot bag there, a green one, as you'll see, and we got another one as well. So the green one is better than the white one. I think the white one's a common one. Yeah, so the white one's a common one. Let's have a look here. We got cobwebs, name tag, oh, carrots. Now, why that's great is because we don't have any food really. We only have the apple tree, so we might be able to start farming some carrots for food. And you know what? Golden carrots even. Not too far down the line, we might be able to just automate golden carrots. So that's cool. I've got this double chest here. I'm going to put it in the corner here, and this is going to be all of our storage from mob loot for now. Because there's a lot of it, there really is, and you know what, we'll make up another one which will be all of our loot bag storage. Like so. And put that one other side. So we have that, and the packing tape. And then we have this one, the uncommon one, which is pungi sticks, pointy, also stick to walls. I think they hurt you if you bang into them. Yeah, they do quite a bit of damage actually. And I think they eventually kill you, potentially. So they might be using the mob farm later on. We also got in there glowstone, great, slime boots, and a blaze powder, so all of that's nice as well. Enough of the looting for now. Oh, I kind of want that flesh, and I've noticed I need to use this water here sometimes just to get the bits in the middle. But we'll start doing that. Okay, so the first thing we want to do in today's episode is I want to improve my ability to get loot from this farm. To do that, I'm going to want to get into Tinkers and add a looting modifier to my tool. So there's two things we need to do for that. First of all, I need to complete the Tinker's quest and get all of this good stuff here, which is used for creating Tinker's tools. I'm not going to do the smeltery for now, but what I also need is lapis, which I actually had that searched there. I've been looking into this, and you can get lapis from an iron stiffened mesh, so we have to do that on its own. But we can also look at the heavy sieve, which does slightly reduce our chances here of getting lapis overall, because you use compressed gravel instead of normal gravel, but you can do it 9 times as fast in a single sieve. So I think we're going to look at both of those things, but let's start with Tinkers. We do need a load of wood for the Tinkers, which is a good job I set up the bonsai tree because we're pretty much out. I think we have 8 logs left. Let's do that much, and then let's get a load of sticks made up as well. And I'm going to try and remember how to do this a little bit. So with sticks and planks, I think that gives us the patterns, right? Okay, I know we need a crafting table, and we need a chest, and I think now we can make everything we need. So the patterns are part of the recipe for a lot of these, so there's our pattern chest, our tool station, part builder. What am I missing here? There's the pattern chest, isn't there? I don't know how to make that one up. I did that, didn't I? Oh no, the part chest is what I'm trying to get here. So that one is like, we need another chest. Let's make a load up. Need plenty of chests in modded. And the last thing that I'm forgetting is the stencil table. So how do we make one of those? Ah, simple. Okay, so I know there's some sort of order we're supposed to put this in, and I think I can remember the way we want to do it. Oh, look at that, we got the quest. So let's claim that, and we'll have a look at that loot crate in a minute. Tinkers, where do I want to set you up? You know what I kind of want to do? I kind of want to just put it as a little unit in here, and if I grab my pick, I can do it in this 3x3 area and a little crafting table there. Okay, so we want to go pattern chest, part chest down there, the stencil table there, the part builder there, and finally the tool station. And then I always like to have a little crafting table over here as well, one of the Tinker's ones. Crafting station, there we go. So that's our little Tinker's set up, nice and easy. Let's get a little torch there so we can see what we're doing. Again, guys, I want to reiterate, this is all temporary, all of it, even our lovely little 5x5 sieve room, the mob farm over there, we're going to do improved versions of all of that. So for now, this is just what we're going to be doing. The next thing we need is the lapis, so we're going to make up a heavy sieve. Before we do that, I did see out the corner of my eye there is a lot of mobs down here. Let's see if... Oh, we got an enderman there. Let's see. Oh, God, this might be too loud. I will check this after, but this might be too loud. Did we get any loot bags at all? I don't think so. No, we didn't. Oh, that's a shame. Okay, well, you know what? Just so this isn't a completely boring thing, after I've put this loot away, we will look in our loot chest. That's only fair, right? So what do we get? An Invar hammer. 850 durability. What does my iron one have? 500. I'm thinking, though, rather than using that as a hammer, I wonder if we can smelt it down. So, we can, but we only get 2 Invar. 5, but that's a bit further down the way. That's fine. We will use this as a hammer once our iron one runs out. No problem at all. Heavy sieve. To make a heavy sieve is, wow, very easy. I was expecting that to be a lot harder. We also want to get an iron mesh, so we need some string. Where's the string? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I think it is. 5 and 4. Something like this for an iron sieve, I'm assuming. Or iron mesh, rather. Yep. Alright, the heavy sieve. Guess it makes sense to go in here. Down there, maybe. Seems we made a little hole for it already. And we're going to need to make up lots of compressed, I think compressed gravel. I'm just going to double check that though. Yep, compressed gravel. Yeah, okay, so I'm going to make up a load of compressed gravel. Let's get, let's go 3 stacks of cobbles worth. So the difference with the heavy sieve is once we've broken down this compressed cobble, and we're actually going to need to get another hammer quickly. There we go. So once we break this, we actually need to craft the gravel into compressed gravel. Like so. So we got 20 pieces. We should have had 21. Oh, this one didn't break down for some reason. That's a bit strange. Okay, let me just craft that up. And then like so. And now we actually need to use this compressed gravel on this with the iron mesh. So this is going to take a little bit longer than usual. I'm going to do this off cam and we'll come back and see what we got. Okay, so the verdict was we got 3 emeralds, 23 copper ore pieces, and we got 19 lapis along with a load of iron and all the other good stuff. Excuse me. So we have now got a lapis, but I think we only need 1 really to put onto our tool. But first, we actually have to make our tool. But now we've got everything ready. So we're going to go over here. And I actually put my patterns away. Let me grab those out real quick. And we're going to make ourselves a pickaxe. So we're going to need a pickaxe stencil, or a pattern rather, a tool rod pattern, and a binding pattern. Now, if we get a stack of cobblestone, just so we've got plenty to work with here, stone pickaxe head. Oh no, I'm not actually making a pickaxe, am I? I'm making a sword. Oh, oops. You know what, we'll make it up anyway because we're going to need these eventually, and seeing as I just went to all the trouble, so we'll use those later on, but I'm actually going to need more patterns, aren't I? So let's go like this and make some more patterns, and we need to choose what sword we want to make. So I think what I'm going to go for is the rapier. So for that we're going to need a tool rod, a sword blade, and a cross guard. So if we get a sword blade, I'm guessing is that one. Yep. And the cross guard, that's a hand guard, that's a wide guard, that's the cross guard. Okay, now we're getting somewhere, guys. So, cross guard, sword blade, excellent. Okay, so now what we want to do is want to go like that. Which one is it? This one? No, it's that one. So go that, and that, and we get ourselves, where has it gone? There we go, we've got our stone rapier. This is essentially pointless at the moment. It is basically pointless until I put a diamond on it to make it have a lot more durability than it currently has. So I'm actually going to use that heavy oak sieve because I think we can get diamonds from it. Let me have a look here. So compressed gravel, if I use that in a heavy sieve with iron mesh, I've got a 1% chance of getting a diamond. I'm going to do a bit more of that, and I think what I'll probably do as well, you've seen me do it once so I won't show this on cam, but I'll probably upgrade this to be either a 2x2 or 3x3 just to speed things up a bit. I did decide to go 2x2, but it looks like for the heavy sieves it actually doesn't work, which I guess kind of makes sense really. But we now have 3 iron meshes. I did actually make them up, which is a lot of my iron unfortunately, but I guess now we can use them in the future for this. So we'll need them eventually, but yeah, shame about that. I'll have to do these last 14 manually. And there we go, guys. We did just get our achievement of diamonds. You'll see there in chat and in our inventory. There we go. That is our first diamond, and that is going to go straight onto our tool. So just going to finish up these last few, and then we'll do the tool. So what we can do now is we can put our sword, which only has a durability of 12, into there, and we can put a diamond on it, and that will put the durability up to 512. Now, if we put an emerald on it, then that would increase it by 50%. However, we only have one modifier left on it, which I want to use on looting. So if I do that, we get luck 1 out of 60. So at the moment, we have a looting 1 sword. If I were to put 59 more lapis on it, then it would become a luck 2 sword, or looting 2 rather. But for now, we just don't have enough lapis. We've got 36 left, which is great, but we don't want to sieve down anymore for a minute. Now, over here, there should be some mobs waiting for us, and we should be getting a looting effect applied to this sword. And it's probably not going to be very noticeable. We're just going to have to trust that we are getting a looting effect on this sword, to be honest, which is great. So that's going to be handy overall, and I guess I can keep this in my inventory for now. Well, the next thing I really, really want, because this is going to be a game changer once we get this set up, is auto-sieve. So for an auto-sieve, we need 20 iron and a normal sieve. See, that's not the difficult bit. The difficult bit is it needs power. I wonder how much power it needs. I think for now I'm going to need to make up all of my iron that I can. See, because if we get power, it'd be nice to start ore doubling as well, which won't be as important once we've got the auto-sieve up because it's so quick, but it would still be nice. Anyway, I'm going to make up this auto-sieve here, and maybe a coal generator? What are my options for coal generators? Only 2. There's the RF Tools one, needs redstone, and then this one needs black quartz, which we get from sieving down, oh dear, 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 soul sand. Is that the only way? I'm sure there was a different way of getting black quartz, you know. So the other option is, well, there isn't really one, is there? Soul sand, how do we get soul sand? We could go to the nether. Alright, let's look at redstone. If we sieve down dust, we should be able to get some redstone. So if I put it in my heavy sieve, when I'm 7 at 10%, okay, so we're going to get some compressed dust, maybe say, 21, and see how much redstone we get from that, and then that should be plenty. So 21 compressed dust, let's see what we managed to get from the end of all of that. I just saw a bit of redstone in that first one, actually. Well, we haven't sifted dust before, but dust actually gets different things partially to what gravel does. So we got 15 redstone, which is great. It's plenty to get us going. Got some blaze powder, gunpowder. Oh, we have sifted up some dust, haven't we? Just not with a good enough mesh to get most of this stuff. That was right, wasn't it? And did we get coal? Oh, and we got crushed black quartz. So we don't actually need the redstone, but we did need to do the same thing anyway. So, so that's fine. I do want to just have one little sidetrack here. One little sidetrack. Okay. There's these things called aubrries. Now, you can only get these by sieving down our... See, I want to look at these. I think you can grow iron, gold, copper. I think you can grow all of this stuff on a plant, basically. But to do that, we need a diamond and mesh. So we will look at that, but we'll look at that later on. For now, oh, forgot something. We're going to smelt down this crushed quartz dust, and we're going to make up... I suppose we can make a couple coal generators. And did we get some iron already? We did. We'll just do one for now because I'm trying to just test something here. So that is something like that. And then, yeah, okay, cool. The next thing was the auto-sieve, wasn't it? Which was 2 blocks, 2 ingots, a regular sieve. We actually already have the regular sieve. There. And we need a glass pane, so let's just make those up into them. Oh, there we go. And then if we go sieve, that there, and boom. We have our auto sieve. And we can get auto hammers as well. If we have a look here, yeah, we get the auto hammer. So that might be something we want to look at later as well. For now, we just want to worry about the sieve, and we want some coal. And it doesn't matter where this is going. This is literally just for a couple seconds here while I test something. So if I put the coal there, and I put the coal in there, then this is going to start gaining power. What I want to test is, does it use more than we can produce with one coal generator, basically. So if I do that, and then that, this is going to start sieving away, and it is slowly losing power. Oh, wow, look at that. The first one got a diamond. That was a 1% chance. Awesome. Okay, great. That's great. But this thing is not going to be working at nearly full efficiency unless we can get a couple of these coal generators. And I don't think we're going to have the coal to sustain that. Let's give it a go a moment. So we need another one of those, which needs more iron. Okay, let me make up some more iron. Oh, we actually have some here. Never mind. And then like so, and like so. So I wonder if I have two, if that's going to be enough. And I'll just grab a load of coal here as well. So we put one on the other side. Fill that one with coal, fill that one with coal. Is that going up now? It is going up. Oh. There's no gravel in there. There's no gravel. I'm so silly sometimes. My goodness. Okay. There was no gravel. Of course it was going up in power. Okay, put the gravel in. Okay, so two of them can just about maintain, but I can't maintain the coal. But that'll last quite a while, to be fair. I'm even wondering, do we set this up so it's hoppering down into a yeah, you can see this one's getting a surplus here. So basically we want to make a little bit of a more permanent setup with this. So I guess I could go into one of the walls because it's a temporary permanent. It's a permanent temporary setup. I guess we could put it in here. It needs to be 3 wide, doesn't it? With coal gen and coal gen and the sieve in the middle. And I kind of want to hopper it out into a small storage crate. So we've got the iron, we've got the wood. Okay, let me go make one of those up. The hopper's going to be cheaper at the moment than any, I have to break that, any form of item transfer ducts or pipes or anything like that we're able to make, because although having said that, it's a bit too late now, but I could have made these because I've got the redstone now. And they're going to be quite handy later on. I might change that in the future to that, but basically now we need a way of providing this with gravel. Where's all the coal gone? Okay, I guess I didn't put it in. We need a way of providing this with gravel, and I think for now the best way we can do that is probably the auto hammer, right? And I haven't looked at the recipe for this yet. Oh, we do have. Oh, we don't have 2 diamonds, do we? Because I used one. So let's get that going there. I don't think I've got a second diamond. No, I don't. So I guess I could just sift up some more gravel manually to get the diamond, and then we can make up the auto hammer and a couple more coal generators, I suppose. Yeah, let's go with that for a minute. Let me do some hammering. All right, just did 3 stacks of gravel in here, and you might notice these look a bit different. We actually had enough flint to upgrade all of these from string to flint, and the benefit of that is if you look at the iron ore piece here, if you're using a string mesh, the iron ore piece has a 30% chance of dropping, but when you're using the flint one, it's got 40%, so we should be getting a lot more overall now. And what were we trying to get? Diamond. We didn't manage to get a diamond. Okay. I guess I'll do 3 more stacks. I just realised the reason we didn't get any diamonds is because we're using flint meshes, and you actually need to use an iron mesh or better to get diamonds. So well, that clears that up. What I can do though is I can use the heavy meshes, and I can compress the remaining gravel I have. If it's not enough, it might not be now because I use quite a bit of it, then I'll just make up a bit more gravel. I've got 3 more pieces to do to hope to get a diamond. I haven't got one yet. I think it's going to be back to the hammering for me. Last chance. We did it! Yes! Oh, we did it right at the end there. That's amazing. Okay, so let me just clear up the inventory here a bit. We're getting loads of iron doing this, so you know there is a good thing about it. The other diamond's over here, I think, right? And do we have any iron? Do we have to smelt some more down? Well, it's a good job we already did all that then, because we are very low on iron, and by very low I mean we don't have any. We've used every single piece. I'm not going to worry about all dubbing any of these. I just need What was it for? The auto hammer. I think I only need 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, I only need 10. So let's take these and convert them into the pressure plates. Like so. Let's take the diamonds and turn them into a diamond hammer. Like so. And then we just need these and we can complete it. Perfect. So we'll put this one, I don't think it's going to have an auto output. So let's make a little bit of space here. And we might need to use the nodes for this one just to save on resources. But essentially what we want to do is we want to fill this with cobble and a hammer. So for now, let's just give it, you know what, no, let's give it a stone hammer because we're not that flush with resources. And I'm going to fill this right up with loads of stone hammers. But for now, we just want to test it. Oh, what's going wrong? That's rather odd. Let me just give this a coal generator for a moment. Maybe it needs power before it will... Oh, so I don't know what these two slots are for here. Maybe if you put in a better than a stone hammer, then it works, because it's a stone hammer by default, potentially. I have no idea, but that is working, that's great. And we just need a way of feeding it down into that now. You know what we'll do? We're going to be naughty here. We're going to steal that hopper, put that like that, and then that can get going while we make up our nodes. So the nodes are pretty easy. If you've got some redstone handy, like so, we need the stone slabs, I believe, as well. What did we do with them? Just like that. So we need the transfer nodes. Actually, we need the pipes first, because the pipe is part of the recipe for the node, and we're going to need more of them, like so, and some glass. Clap. Perfect. And the transfer nodes. Oh, this one here. Let's get some chests. And there we go. We've got our nodes, we've got our transfer pipes. Perfect. And I'm thinking, might as well leave the hopper there for now, to be honest. Let's go and do it. Do that, and then that's going to start draining all of the stuff that gets sifted down into there. So we have now got, guys, an automatic sieving system, hammering and sieving system. The only thing we need to do is we need to keep providing this with coal. But this is going to get coal as well, so hopefully it's enough to sort of keep up. But that's something that's just going to become apparent over time, and we'll just feed it as much as we can until we have some sort of passive power gen. I just want to point out that I've only really taken a second now to look at these textures. How cool is this? We have a random little skin in there, and it's a little mini version of me, sort of, but with a different skin. It's a tiny Minecrafter with a tiny sieve in a little glass cube. It's amazing, and the hammerer, it's not quite so cool. It's just the hammer, but they're really cool blocks actually. They're very visual, and I like that. I've kind of neglected the mob farm for a while here. I haven't checked it the entire episode really since the start. Now, I did check those sounds, and they sound fine for you guys, but it's just me they sound really loud for. But that's okay, I can get over that. Oh, a bit of redstone. That's not a bad drop, to be honest. Oh, right. We just got a patient bag. Okay, right. So what this is, I know what these things are. A patient bag. If you right-click and open it, there's a patient bag inside. Which sounds counterproductive, right? But if we look on the uses here, it says eventually it may be valuable, and there's a never star next to it. So I'm pretty sure if you open this over and over and over again, I don't know how many times, you get a never star. I'm imagining you have to open it an incredible amount of times to get that never star. So I'm not even going to bother trying to do it manually. What I'll do is I'll wait until we can automate this, because there is something in the loot bag mod called the bag opener. So if we use this and automated this and sort of sent it around in circles, we could make it keep opening itself until we got a never star. So that's not bad at all, actually, because we can get a pretty early never star with that, and never stars are obviously one of the hardest things to get in the game. So I'm going to kill these last few, see if I can get some, see if I can get some loot bags, and if not, no, okay, we are going to move on to something else. Well, speaking of loot, I think we need to make it our duty to at least do one quest each episode, right? Or or at least try. So I was having a look earlier, and the next one in this line is obsidian. We need 10 obsidian and a flint and steel to go to the nether. I think we can go to the nether today, guys, and we won't be able to do too much there because of time reasons, but I think we can get our obsidian here. So if we have a look, we have 2, 4, 6. We've got 6 buckets of lava at the moment. We need 10. We can get this going again, though, and we can take some lava out and we can start making some lava. Now, to make lava, we're going to need... Oh, I can't spell crucible. It's very, very upsetting. Oh, oh no, what we need is a stone barrel. So let's make one of those up. And this is going to want to be near our water, probably. What we'll do... We can move this. We don't need this anymore, these crucibles. These are just taking up space, but what we can do is, in the wall here, I think this works. If we place our crucible like that, and then... Do we have a bucket? We should do. Yep, there it is. Get some lava. Let's fill these up again. Just need lots of lava. And put lava in there, and then water on top. We get a piece of obsidian. And there we go, we made the advancement. Now that water can stay there, and we can just keep running back and forward, picking up a bucket of lava, I think, and doing that and getting obsidian. Perfect. So we're on 2, we need 10. So I'm just going to have to keep filling this up with cobble and taking the lava out as and when I have it, and making more obsidian. Whilst I'm waiting for the last few bits of lava to do, I've got 7, but I need 1 more bucket from each of these. I don't want to keep jumping around too much, guys, but I am trying to be efficient with time as well, and I want to upgrade our cobblestone storage here. So I thought what might be a good idea is to get ourselves one of these, a compacting drawer. So this needs 2 pistons, a drawer, and some stone. So if I make up the drawer, I think, have I got the iron and redstone in my... I do have the iron ready. So I could just make this now. Oh no, 2 pistons. And then I can make this. Oh, I need 1 extra iron. So like so, and I also want to go and make one of these emerald upgrades. So these things are pretty easy to make. We just do, was it like that? And then let's make some more sticks. And then get one of these, and then we need 2 emeralds. Oh, look at that, we got a quest for that. So we've done another quest today, which is great, because I am trying to get through those. It'd be nice if eventually we could complete all of the quests. That would be the ultimate goal for any series, right? So let's clear some space, put that away. Oh, and we actually got the perfect tool for moving our drawer there. If you remember, we got some packing tape in a previous episode. So let's go move the drawer. If you right-click a drawer with this, it sort of seals it up so that you can move it, because if you don't do that, it goes everywhere, which is obviously a bit of a nightmare. But now I can break this without all of the cobble going all over my base, and then we're going to replace this with our compacting drawer. So if I put that there, I'm pretty sure you can upgrade these. I'm not sure why you wouldn't be able to. Yep, you can put that in there. So what this is going to do, guys, is every time it gets 9 cobble, you can either take 9 cobble, or you could take a compressed cobble. And then it's going to compress it again, and plus it's got extra storage. So this can now hold an incredible amount of cobblestone. Like a serious, incredible amount. The lowest one is not cobblestone, though. It is compressed cobblestone, right? So we would take out, say, compressed cobblestone, and we'd have to break it down into normal cobble manually. But that's not a problem. This has got a huge storage now. Anyway, back to the lava. This is now our last bucket, guys. Last one, and there we go. We've completed the quest. I should probably make some inventory space here. You know what we'll do? We'll put that up there, and let's put this gravel in here. Oh, so this isn't keeping up anymore. Oh, because I didn't give it any... I need to keep topping it up with cobble, don't I? Of course I do. Okay, there we go. Well, you know what I could do? Here's a quick upgrade we're going to do. Here's a quick upgrade, okay? We're going to put that there. We're going to put packing tape back on this, and we're going to break it again. And this has got loads of cobblestone in it, and this is going to feed into our auto hammer, and that's going to last a really long time. So let's go and put that in the top corner, like that. And then there we go. That's getting constantly fed with thingy, with a cobble, and then we'll change these out for transfer nodes as soon as we have a load anyway. And there we go. That's back up and running again. Okay, what were we doing? That was what I wanted to do. I wanted to, seeing as we didn't get any loot bags, I wanted to claim our quests that we've completed. So storage, compacting drawer. Okay, so we've got 2 of these to open. We've got 8 cryo-stabilized flux ducts. These things transfer unlimited redstone flux. So they're like power cables, but they're the best ones you can get, I believe, at least in thermal expansion. And then we got some industrial craft upgrades. So nothing too great there, if I'm being honest, but that's okay. We are getting the quests done either way. All right, we're going to do it to end the episode, guys. We are going to go to the Nether for the first time. I want to put this portal out the way somewhere where it's not going to be making too much noise where we are regularly. And you know what, seeing as this is quite a loud area anyway. Oh, loot bag, we'll have a look at that in a minute. But I kind of want to make it in here, so I feel like this corner is probably good enough to make the portal in. Let's just do that. And then, you know what, I'll build it into the wall a bit, so we'll do like this, and then mine out those 2. And I think I left my flint and steel behind, actually. Yeah, okay, let me grab that. Here we go, guys. We are going into the Nether for the first time, and we haven't got any food. We've got all of our items on us. I really hope nothing bad happens. But let's go in and take a look. Oh no, I can't change my volume because of my recording settings. But hopefully that wasn't too loud for you guys. And it might take a minute here. From what I know, the Nether is completely normal on this. It's not like a Skyblock Nether where it's all been altered. Ooh. That was a little loud. Oh. And we have these things here. So that's going to make getting ender pearls really easy. What's the uses for this? So 9 of them make an ender pearl. Cool, so we can get ender pearls fairly easy now. Just move up my render distance. I had it on so low because in Stoneblock you really don't need it on high. There's nothing to load. But here we are, guys. I don't think we can even mine most of this stuff. We can get this quartz. So let's get a bit of quartz, which... Okay, the vein mine just didn't work on the first one. There's the ardite. We got a couple of those ingots as a loot earlier. Oh yeah, and there's these things, aren't there? So there's never caught chickens, but you can get chickens for basically every resource in the game. Yeah. So like diamonds, emerald, wood, stone, I think. I think you can get them for pretty much everything. Even the more late game stuff, like nether stars, potentially. And if not, we have plants to do that. So we're definitely going to look at chickens and at mystical agriculture plants at some point in this season. I kind of want to get a few netherrack as well. I think I can use 3 of them and have a constant fire under my crucibles. And that might be our first power source, actually. In the next episode, we might look at doing lava generation for power and automating it as well, because we have the resources to do that now. And then we could get a better power setup for our auto-sieving. But yep, guys, here we are. We have made it to the Nether. I should probably get some glowstone as well while I'm here. But that's pretty much all I need for now. I think we've completed the quest. We've got our reward. And we now have access to the Nether when we need it. Perfect. Let's go home. So I just checked on this thing here, and it is working away. It's got an emerald, up to 42 iron pieces now, and it's getting its various bits and bobs. And when we can upgrade this to a diamond one, we will do that. I think that's pretty much going to be our next 4 diamonds. Is going to go straight on that. If we could get a pulverizer set up in the next couple of episodes, we could actually pulverize this down into 2 diamonds. Then we only need 2 more from here, and that'll be a lot quicker. So we'll look at that. And you know what? The coal's lasting a long time. This thing doesn't need a lot of power. So that's cool. We will end the episode here, but first I will open the loot bag like I said I would go into. So we've got Inferior Essence, we've got End Stone. So that's good, and then those 2 things kind of suck, but how do you get End Stone usually? So to get End Stone from loot bags, obviously, or glowstone and lava. So that's pretty good, actually. That's not a bad reward at all. Let's put those away in there, and that'll do us. Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode. As always, stay tuned and tune into the next episode. I'm hoping to bring that to you very shortly. I hope you're enjoying the series so far. I have recorded the last 3 episodes, the first 3 of the season back to back, but now I'm going to be getting a more normal recording routine, so I should be able to get to see your guys' feedback between episodes. Hope you're enjoying it and see you soon for episode 4.